We appreciate the support from Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada through the Growing Forward 2 program for funding our project through Agrivita Canada Inc. and the Canadian Agri-Safety Applied Research Program.
The Canadian pig industry grew in the past decades because of the improved genetics, swine genetics. But that required that during transport of these improved genetics, they should be protected against contamination or against infection of airborne diseases. And that's been very common during the past few years, that with lots of big dense areas that the animals during transport goes through, then there's lots of cases wherein animals can get contaminated. Some estimate could be as much as $100 million losses because of these diseases that are mainly airborne transmissible diseases. The goal of the research project is to develop a new and improved trailer or transport trailer to be able to move animals, pigs, without getting them infected by airborne transmissible diseases. The new trailer that we're designing is totally enclosed, but we're putting in a mechanical ventilation, so there'll still be inlets and outlets for the air, but it will be filtered air. We're trying to simplify the design of the animal compartment itself so that we avoid nooks and crannies that are difficult to disinfect. We're putting in a loading platform because one of the additional issues with existing trailers right now is we have lots of compartments that it's difficult for the animals to get into during loading and unloading, and that translates to some welfare issues for the animals. So by putting in a loading platform in the new design, then it will be easier to load and unload the animals without compromising their welfare.
This project will be conducted in 4 stages. So the first stage is the development of the best design option for an animal transport trailer fitted with an air filtration system. Various design configurations were evaluated using computer simulation techniques to select the best design option. And then phase 2 is the assembly and construction of the prototype trailer, and phase 3 is the testing and evaluation. So based on the test results, a redesign and optimization will be carried out in phase 4 together with the economic analysis of the new design. Right now we're at the middle of phase 2, the construction and preparation of the next phase, which is the testing and evaluation. So we're primarily interested at looking at the size and location of ventilation air inlets and air outlets, as well as the type and capacity of exhaust fans, because these are the main drivers of air movement in the trailer. The best design option that resulted to better air displacement in the animal compartment and at the same time has the capability to meet the minimum environmental requirement of pigs during transport was the design with having 2 inlet openings at the front of the trailer and 4 exhaust openings at the side close to the rear area. We were able to identify the need to install a 5 kilowatt supplemental heater and a water misting system to keep the environmental conditions in the trailer during transport within the recommended range. We are planning to evaluate the prototype trailer in 2 parts. The first part, the prototype trailer will be evaluated in stationary test to basically evaluate the various components of the trailer and make sure that they are functioning and operating properly. The second part, the prototype trailer will be evaluated in road test with pigs loaded in the trailer to evaluate its overall performance during actual transport conditions. This information will be shared to swine producers, as mentioned, to manufacturers and other stakeholder groups in the industry. This will serve as, baseline if they want to manufacture or to produce a commercial scale trailer for commercial applications.